up at the Orrington Public Library craft fair. Got my little dragons hanging. Step inside. All kinds of goodies. I'm hoping for a really good day. My piano needs work. Hi everybody, it is Jean-Marie. This is Kennedy's Cuties. I have been off screen for a little bit now. Got my new glasses finally. I can see now. I have been super busy the past 6 weeks or so. We've lost a lot of help at work, so in addition to doing my job, which is front desk receptionist, I have had to clean rooms, manage a housekeeping crew, take over for my boss on occasion as manager of the motel. There's been a few things that has gone on that have been very hectic this summer, and I've stepped into many roles, and I've been working a lot of hours, like 70 hours a week. So it's been really hectic and really time consuming. Fortunately, things are getting a little bit easier now. We have hired on some new help. My sister has come up here to stay with me from Freeport to help me out with just, some help at work. Just she's been retired for 3 years now, but I called her and I was like, I need your help. She packed a bag and was up here the next day. So yeah, it's been really good. It's been busy, it's been hectic, and it's been a horrible start to the summer, but it's definitely getting better now. So on that note, I've only done 2 craft fairs since I last spoke to you. I did really well at both of them. The first one I did extremely well at. I sold $442 worth of stuff. I was really impressed, and I do have the list of what I sold at that one. However, the second one was the Bucksport River Days 250th anniversary, which was supposed to be this huge, wonderful craft fair. And as it ended up, it was a rainy day. It was really cloudy and overcast. A lot of the events got canceled. I still did okay, but I ended up having to pack up early. I think if it hadn't been like that, I probably would have really killed it on that one, because I made over $300 on that one. And, I packed up early. I packed up at like 2 o'clock because it was raining and my stuffies were going to get wet. Well, they were starting to get wet. So I packed that one up. Other than that, I have done nothing but work and a little bit of crocheting. So I will show you what I have made. I did buy some new Premier yarn. They have new colors out, so I bought 1 skein of each one just so I could see what they look like and share that with you guys. Okay, so anyway, I'm going to go over what I did make. So I had a togepi that I had crocheted. You probably have seen it in one of my past videos. I sold that for $25. I sold my Super Mario Brothers, the little bomb that I had made. I sold that for $18. I sold one of my pink penguins, which is a penguin that I've made so many of them, but I made them way back when I first started crocheting, and they used to sell really well, and then they kind of slowed down and petered out, so I stopped making them. But this last one I had in my collection still, and it sold, and that was for $20. I sold one of my little chicken and eggs that I had made at Easter time. I sold that for $8. I sold my roomie. I sold her for $40. I sold one of my little frogs from the frog challenge from the Instagram, drawer bag challenge. I sold one of those for $5. I sold a little ghost that I've had since last Halloween for $5. I sold a little kitty. I think it was the kitty. Oh, no, maybe not. It was just a little kitty from, I think it was from my original Instagram challenge by the Stacy Makes Instagram challenge way back. It was a little kitty I sold for $10. I sold the Light Fury that I had done recently. I sold that for $12. I sold that little poppet frog. Sold him for $12. I sold my little finger ring dragon for $10. I sold a bee for $10. I sold the mallard duck that I've had quite a little while now. Was it quite a little while, or was that one of the ones from the last challenge? Not really sure, but anyway, I sold him for $12. I sold a little gray penguin for $15, and that was the penguin that I made that, I had somebody request a penguin, and I made one, then I made the other one. I sold my Lufki, that's from the video game with the 7 pirates there. I sold him for $35. I sold my Sploot deer, and those are the Snuggle Bean Crochets Sploot series. Sold him for $20. I sold the strawberry dragon that I made in that little dragon challenge portion of that. I sold him for $18. I sold the sunflower hat frog for $20. I sold one of my bunnies and a carrot that I had made at Easter time. I sold that for $15. I sold one of my caterpillars that go inside that little multicolored leaf. I sold that for $20. I sold my chameleon that I had made a while back for $22. I sold my dark purple dragon. I don't know which one that is. It doesn't. I just wrote down dark purple dragon. I don't know. $15. I sold my small yellow dragon for $5. I think that was just that little tiny yellow dragon that I had made in the dragon challenge. I sold a Sylveon for $35, and I sold my last Wednesday for $40. So it was a pretty good day. Excuse me. So that was that market. Now the next market, the one that got rained out, I know I sold a lot of items. I sold the green dragon that I used to have hanging here, the long green dragon that had all the gems glued to and everything. I sold her. That was $40. It's the only thing I can really think of right offhand. I know I sold more of the sploots. I sold quite a few of the sploots. I sold the dog sploot. I know that. I really can't remember. It's been too long and there's just been way too much going on. But anyway, excuse me. So the dog I had made that I sold was kind of a tan colored dog, kind of almost like a golden lab colored dog. So I did replace him, and I made this little cocoa brown version. My granddaughter painted his eyes. And they have little hearts. I don't know if you can see them very well, but they are so cute. He's got the biggest, most expressive little eyes there. He's so sweet. But this is the Sploot series from Snuggle Bean Crochet. This is the dog. And I think he came out absolutely precious. I have no doubt I will sell him. And I don't think it will take me long. His eyes alone sell him. So there is that. So basically everything I'm going to show you is a Sploot. Because that's all I've been working on except for one item that I'll share with you at the end. Made another pig because I did sell my pig a while back. So I made a new pig to replace that one. And this is Pipsy. Pipsy the pig. Her little curly tail. I think she's cute. I love the pig. I think it's one of my favorites. Her little ears. She's so cute. I love her. So I made another zebra because I had sold my zebra. I'm going to move these down onto the floor out of my way. And while I worked on my zebra, I also worked in conjunction with it, each step of the way, head, ears, all that kind of stuff, as I went. And I turned my zebra pattern into a giraffe. Isn't that cute? So I just freehanded the ears to make them a little more pointy. I created these little, whatever they're called, and just put a few little spots on him. And I just stitched those on afterwards with a needle. And then I just made his tail the same as the giraffe's is. And literally I just used the giraffe pattern and just added the, I think they're called somethings. And I changed the ears. And other than that, it is the zebra pattern. They've been in the tote, so they're a little smushed, so his face is a little cockeyed looking here. Gotta straighten him out a little bit. But I think he came out awfully cute. I love him. I think he's super adorable. Yeah, just to add a new element to them. And of course the zebra, which is always a favorite. This little striped mane. So I thought those came out really nice, and I love the addition of the giraffe to the group. I made another possum because I did sell my possum. That one did sell at the second craft fair that I couldn't remember what I sold. I did sell that possum. So I made another possum. Oh, they all look like they're sitting cockeyed right now. Their heads are so squashed from being in my tote. But I think he came out very cute. I think I liked the first one better. Get green fuzz on him. I think I liked the first one better, but he was in a darker gray, but I didn't have any more of the darker gray because I had run out. And by the time I ordered it for one of the ones I'm going to show you here in a minute, he was already made, so. But I still like it. I still think it looks really, really cute just the same. It's just kind of a lighter gray. And I don't know. And there's my possum with his little possum tail and his cute little possum feet with his toes. His little tail. Almost looks like a rat. I got fuzz hanging out of the back of his head where I was pulling my ends through. I'll have to take care of that. Not going to deal with it right now, though. This was a request from a friend who's, her last name is Fox, so she asked me if I could do a fox. And so I did her the fox. I do want to make the wolf, too. Fuzzies everywhere. And there's a really super fat little foxtail. It's so cute. Very, very cute. Okay, so this is the last completed one. This is where all the fuzz is coming from. So I did make a new frog. I haven't put his mouth on him yet, or his little cheek patches. And I think I need to pull his eyes together a little bit more because they're kind of looking a little off kilter. But I do need to put his mouth on still. Other than that, he's done, and he's got the little froggy flipper feet here, front and back. I think he's very cute. And I did sell one of these not too long ago, but I'm not sure which craft fair it was at. It might have been actually. I don't know. It wasn't the last one, I know that. But I did sell one a while back. I think it was one of the craft fairs that I didn't do really well at this spring. So, that leaves me with one I'm working on, which all I have left to do now is stuff his body. And this is my second one because I already made one of these before I gave it to my daughter-in-law. And then attach his head, but this is the little fox. His nose is looking a little crooked. Maybe not. It was me. But the fox, and I like this one a lot. I think he's very cute. He's just so expressive. And of course he'll sit on his little fox body. Fox. Raccoon. This is a raccoon, not a fox. Yeah. I think he's super cute, but all I have left to do now is stuff him and then close the end off and sew the head on. So he's almost finished. But isn't he cute? I love this one. I just love the fox. I think I'm doing it again. I just love the raccoon. He's, I don't know, there's just something about his face and stuff that how she created that he looks just so, he's just, I mean, he doesn't look as wonky as a lot of crocheted foxes do. Their faces don't always have that same actual fox look, whereas this one does. Why do I keep calling him a fox? My good Lord. All right, moving on. This is a raccoon. All right, that leaves my last item, which is not a sploot, but it is adorable, and I made Poppy. Isn't she cute? Oh my goodness, I just love her. I think she is absolutely precious. Her hair, her little headband, and her little hands. Her dress, and her little feeties with her little chunky toes. She's so cute. I love her. I don't know, I'm gonna have a hard time selling her. But I do have to sell her. I have to sell them all eventually, right? There'll be somebody that will come along that this will be the thing they want, you know, and it'll be like, yes, gotta have the Poppy. I love her. She's very large, as you can tell. I have to keep moving her up and down to get her in screen here, but yeah, she's super cute. Her nose is a little, I kind of almost wish I had done it in felt, because it wouldn't have had these little, you know how when you stitch sometimes you get little pieces that poke out from, makes things not quite so symmetrical. But all in all, I think she's absolutely precious, so it's okay. Was supposed to add a white button to this, but I don't have any white buttons, so I haven't done that. I probably will grab some and do that. She too has been in a box, so her ears are a little squashed, and her head is probably a little wonky, but I love it. I love her. I think she's so sweet. So that is everything that I've gotten accomplished since my last craft fair, which was, must have been in, I think it was the second week of July, so just about a month ago. It wasn't the 4th of July weekend, it was the weekend after, so just about a month ago now. Excuse me. I have jerry-rigged my stand to hold my camera together because I lost, somehow, the bar that goes in between the camera claw and the base. It's supposed to be. So I have taken a broom handle and I have it jerry-rigged together, and honestly, it's holding up pretty well. I'm shocked. But, alright, let's show you the new yarns, the new Premier yarns. And this one does not have a band on it anymore. I'm going to guess that was my darling rabbit. By the looks of the chewing on it, I'd say so. He's a peach. My hair is just, I just colored it and it looks weird. The color doesn't look great. Trying to hide those grays. Alright, so anyways, this is a new, kind of a peachy blush. Hopefully he didn't eat the part where it tells the color. No, it's called Blossom. Get it showing up. Probably not. See it here a little bit. It's called Blossom. And it is I think it's like a, gosh, how to explain. It is really, really pretty though. It is this gorgeous peachy pink. Trying to find a spot will show the color of it. Pretty true to color, but it might be just a shade darker than what it's showing on camera. But it's very, very pretty. I do like it a lot. So that is the new one of the new ones, and that's Blossom. And thank you, Rabbit, for eating my band off in it. And this one is called Robin's Egg. And I think that's a really, really good name for it. It is very, very pretty. Keep in mind all the colors in person are just a little bit darker than what they're showing on my camera. Ooh, right there. That's pretty good right there. That's pretty much the color of it right there. Very, very pretty. This is the Robin's Egg. As much as I'm going to miss the old colors, and I really, really am, and I did stock up pretty heavily on them, I'm going to miss them, but I'm so glad to see some new colors. They're really, really nice. I'm going to put my bag up here on my lap so I can get to it easier. This one is called Blush. And it's kind of a very pale peachy color. Very pretty. Would be a good skin tone. Not quite as dark as some of the skin tone ones that I've been having to use. Then we get a new purple, and this is called Amethyst. I like it. I like it a lot. I like them all a lot. I say that every time, but I do like them. What's not to like? They're beautiful, they're yarn, and they're colors. I'm always happy to see a new color come out. We have a new yellow, which is really pale compared to our latest one we've had. This is called Custard, but I'd almost call it a baby yellow. And now on this one, unfortunately, it's looking darker on camera than it is in my hand. Which is very bizarre, but it's really pretty though. It's just a very light yellow, almost like a baby yellow. I like it. It's very, very nice. And then we have this one that's called Reef, and it's real pretty. It is more of a, I'd say it's probably a replacement for the Lagoon, which I see nothing wrong with the Lagoon. Why couldn't we keep it? And they had quite a few new colors. This one is called Cinder, and it's this weird, it's not black, it's not brown, and it's not gray, but it looks like the weirdest combination of all of them. It almost has even just a little bit of a purplish tint to it, but it's like somewhere between, that's, oops, if I could get it to stay still for 2 seconds. Where's that spot? Oh. So that right there is pretty true to the color of it. It's interesting. Alright. This one is Honey. And it's really, really, really quite. It's not a gold. It's not an orange. I'd say it's more like a golden brown, maybe. So pretty. I do like it. And we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 more to go. Oh, that one's a teddy bear. That's not new. I just had to have a teddy bear. And evidently I bought 2 teddy bear. Okay, that's not new colors. Clearly. This one's called, I cannot see it. A-C-A-I. Acai? 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 I know it's like a berry or something. Acai? Acai? It's a really pretty dark purple. It's really pretty. There wasn't a lot of really pretty purples before, I don't think. There was, but not like, this is a pretty purple. I like this one. I'll show what happened, but my camera just blanked out on me for some reason. But anyways, as I was saying, it is a very pretty dark olive green color. I'm sure it's going to work well on a lot of things, but I'm not really sure what yet. We'll see. But regardless, that is the new collection of colors. If any of you have already received any of them and have, an opinion on how they look and what you think of them, I'd like to hear back. Also, I already miss the fact that we're not going to get some of the other colors ever again. And maybe they'll bring them back as like a, like a re thing of colors, or I don't I don't know what I'm talking about. I never know what I'm talking about. But anyway, I do like the addition of the new colors. I really do. And I think they're all quite nice. And I think they will have a time and a place in everything that I make, regardless of the fact that I'm losing some of the old colors. But anyways, guys, I've rambled on long enough. Thank you so much for joining me. I do appreciate it. I hope you enjoyed this one, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye, guys.